Reality hits me like a storm. I thought I was the most powerful. I thought I understood everything. But I realize I've been wrong. The heroes always had a way to reach me no matter what I did. I didn't anticipate their power. I didn't anticipate their numbers.
Weren't able to kill the heroes? Just create a new tower and a new Demon King.
But that's the problem. The heroes have become too powerful, and the same old tactics aren't working anymore. He's desperate to find a new way to defeat them before they discover his true intentions. The Demon King is losing his grip on power. His tower, a symbol of his dominance, is becoming stale. He's desperate for a new challenge, a new hero to conquer. The Demon King realizes that if the tower becomes boring, the heroes will lose interest, and his goal of dominating the world will be at risk. He needs a fresh threat, a new hero to test his skills. Burge Diaz wants to enter the graduation ceremony with pride, but the director's voice is a constant reminder of his duty as the future Demon King. He's trapped between two worlds, his desire for individuality and his destiny to follow the Demon King's standard. His hands won't stop moving, and he checks the exit twice, his mind racing with doubts. Can he find a way to reconcile his heart with his duty?
Impossible. This place is a prison.
Burge Diaz's eyes flash with defiance. He knows the truth, but saying it out loud is a different story. The Demon King's grip is crushing a strategy meeting.
The Demon King's reality-shattering secret is finally revealed, as he reveals a shocking truth that defies everything the heroes thought they knew about their world. The emotional toll on the Demon King is crushing, as he's forced to confront the painful memories of his past and the true nature of his existence, leaving him on the brink of collapse. The fate of the world hangs precariously in the balance as the Demon King's dark secret threatens to destroy the fragile alliance between heroes and villains, setting the stage for an all-out war that will leave only one side standing.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Brian, the Demon King's standards are about to be brutally dismantled by his own Archduke. I mean, who in their right mind insults the Demon King's standards? It's like asking for a one-way ticket to execution. You may very well be executed on the spot for daring to insult the Demon King's standards. Brian, Burge Diaz, the Archduke of Demon Realm Arcane Blarumph, has a serious problem on his hands. He's either going to withdraw his statement and apologize, or he's going to face the darkest dimension known as Aryan. A top graduate of the Demon Academy, Gordon Dyrek, has something to say. Gordon approaches Burge Diaz with a hint of arrogance on his face. Gordon's got an air of confidence. He's about to graduate as the top demon. Gordon stops in front of Burge Diaz, looking almost pleased with himself. He says, "If the Demon King Academy trains Demon Kings..."
Demon Academy trains demons, who serve them. Gordon's words cut deep. Burge Diaz knows how the demon hierarchy works. Gordon mentions that the top demon serves the top demon king. The top demon graduate, Gordon, is about to find out what that means.
Burge Diaz is surrounded by Rex, his executioner, and others. The Demon King Burge Diaz.
Lord Burge's reputation is shattered as a shocking revelation exposes his true nature, leaving the people of Elandria to question everything they thought they knew about their beloved hero. As the truth ravages Lord Burge's reputation, his people's trust and admiration are brutally torn away, leaving him isolated and alone in a sea of shattered expectations and wounded hearts. The darkness spreading across the land intensifies as the Demon King's influence grows stronger, his malevolent presence seeping into the very fabric of Elandria, threatening to consume everything in its path.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Let's dive into the world of the Demon King Overrun by Heroes. I'm your master narrator, Brian, and I'm hyped to break down this epic by beat. The Demon King stood at the princess's doorstep, and she barely even flinched. What's her goal right now? She's not trying to run or hide. She's just... The princess looks taken aback by the Demon King's words, but she quickly recovers. What's her goal? She wants to stay safe, but she's also curious about the Demon King's sudden interest in her. The obstacle is her own fear, but she's willing to take a chance. She decides to engage with the Demon King, and that's when things get really intense.
Stats leveled up. Demon King's reputation increases.
Wait, what's happening here? The princess is actually helping the Demon King's reputation? And what's the stat level up? The possibilities are endless, and I am here for tea. The Demon King smiles, clearly pleased by the princess's words. The Demon King's goal is to kidnap a princess without getting caught, but he's not sure if he's holding the right one. He needs to check her status, and that's what's blocking him right now. He's about to access the tower system to verify if he's got the real deal.
Stats confirm. The tension is palpable as he realizes the truth.
As the heroes close in, the Demon King unleashes a colossal blast of energy, threatening to annihilate everything in its path, leaving destruction and chaos in its wake. Zico's loss of control is a crushing blow to his dignity, forcing him to confront the devastating reality of his own downfall, now nothing more than a powerful but broken being. The Demon King's fragile hold on reality is about to shatter completely, plunging the world into a maelstrom of unending darkness and despair as the heroes prepare to deliver the final blow.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. The 13th princess doesn't hold back. She's desperate to escape, but her mana is hidden. Her hands move quickly to put on the royal heirloom ring. Her eyes scan the surroundings, searching for an escape route. She's scared, but her family's reputation is on the line if she fails. Her voice rises in urgency. I will be mocked if I send the princess back. There's no kingdom that will be scared of a coward. It'll make it harder to collect demonic energy. She checks the exit, her heart racing.
Do you want to send me back?
The kingdom's future hangs in the balance. The cost is already mounting. The kingdom's soldiers are getting injured, and morale is at an all-time low. The 13th princess is still missing, and her family's reputation is at stake. The kingdom's leaders are running out of time. They need a hero guild to save the day. The Demon King won't let go of his prize. The 13th princess is still out of reach. His network of allies and minions is waiting for orders. It's time to take it to the next level. A hero guild can finally match the darkness he's unleashed. The kingdom's army is in shambles, and the royal family's reputation hangs by a thread.
Who are you?
Her guards were ambushed, and now she's at the Demon King's mercy. He wants to use her as bait to lure the heroes into a trap.
You're the one who infiltrated the place. You're not getting out of here.
Brigidius is getting frustrated, his patience wearing thin. He's not used to being challenged by a mere human. Here's the continuation of the story based on the given story beats. The 13th princess is here, and the Demon King is getting impatient. He wants to use her as bait to lure the heroes into a trap. Brigidius storms in, his patience wearing thin, but she stands her ground. Her voice remains firm, no fear in her eyes. What is she hiding?
The Demon King, overrun by heroes' complex web, unravels as the Demon King's true intentions are finally exposed, revealing a shocking alliance that threatens the entire realm. Gaedon's loyalty is shattered as he discovers the truth behind his brother's fate, leaving him reeling in anguish and questioning everything he thought he knew about his family and himself. As a powerful figure's identity is finally revealed, the Demon King unleashes a devastating blast that sends the heroes flying, leaving the fate of Gaedon and the realm hanging precariously in the balance, waiting for the next brutal blow.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Nora desperately clings to the contract, hoping for a better deal. The Demon King's promise of safety and freedom is the only thing holding her back from certain enslavement. She knows if she betrays him, she's doomed. Nora decides to comply, but a spark of defiance still flickers within her. Echo whispers something in her ear, and she looks desperate to escape.
Don't.
That's not enough. The Demon King must see the fire in her eyes, the desperation to break free. The stakes are higher now. Nora's fear and desire to escape clash, making her actions more unpredictable by the second. What will happen next? Join the Hari squad with a sub before the system crashes. The Demon King holds back his power, assuring Echo that he won't harm him. He wants to control his strength so he doesn't kill Echo. But Echo's eyes widen in fear. He senses the Demon King's true intent. What if Echo refuses to obey?
Stop!
Horton walks into the headquarters, unaware of the drama unfolding. The Demon King's grip on Echo tightens. He wants Nora's allegiance, and nothing will stop him. What's hiding in the shadows? Is it connected to Nora's fate?
The Demon King's true intentions are finally revealed, using a cunning and powerful elf as a spy to lead the heroes astray with a web of deceit and confusion, manipulating their every move. As the heroes struggle to grasp the extent of their manipulation, Rakuru's innocence is shattered, leaving him reeling from the harsh reality of being used by the very Demon King he sought to defy, his sense of purpose lost.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The risk is real. The Urgest Mountains are unforgiving. Burge knows the dangers all too well, but he's determined to push on. His only hope is to find those precious spirit blossoms that can refine his energy and give him the strength he needs.
Sir, it's not just the monsters. The terrain is treacherous, and the crystal is well guarded. You could get yourself killed.
Burge's not listening to Gordon's warnings, though. He's got a plan, and he's not gonna let anyone or anything get in his way. Burge's desperation grows. He's ready to take risks in the Urgest Mountains no matter what. He needs to become stronger, and he won't let anything stand in his way.
I'll show you. You'll see. We'll burn everything to ashes. I'll protect our kin, kill and destroy, and if I have to, I'll take down the weak one first.
The hero, Hillan Cargill, and 32 others have departed from Hildren's capital, pursuing the classic hero's journey. Burge's frustration surges as he paces the tower. The Demon King watches him with cold calculation. He sees the Urgest Mountains as a means to an end, a way to crush the heroes once and for all. Burge is trapped in his own desperation, unsure of his next move.
The heroes will never take the classic path. They need a different approach.
But what if the Demon King is right, and Burge's desperation holds the key? The Demon King decides to join the hero's journey with the mercenaries, creating an opportunity for Burge to become stronger.
Lelouch's carefully crafted plan for a seamless takeover is shattered as Say's sudden arrival throws everything into chaos, forcing him to confront the true enemy within his own darkness. Say's journey is forever altered as she gains a crucial ally in the form of Lelouch, but also loses a piece of her innocence, forever changed by the harsh realities of the demon world she's been thrust into. The fate of the realm hangs precariously in the balance as Lelouch's scheduled kidnapping by a rogue Demon King threatens to upend the delicate balance of power, leaving everyone reeling in its wake, and only time will tell if Say's new ally will be enough to save the day.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Friedrich moves before anyone else can breathe. He's got a purpose, and it's not just about exploring the underground passage. The Demon King's reaction tells us that his face is twisted in a scowl. His hands are clenched into fists. What does Friedrich want? He wants to find the Demon King's secret passage. The Demon King blocks him with a simple word. Let's head to the underground passage. Demon King, what's with that face? You make him sick. Friedrich won't be deterred. He takes the lead, pushing aside the Demon King's hesitation.
Go.
Who's here? Friedrich and the Demon King are heading into the unknown. What do they want? They want answers. Who's here? The Demon King, Friedrich, and now Zumit are trapped in this underground passage. What do they want? They want to escape. The Demon King wants to keep his secret safe. What blocks them? Friedrich's relentless pursuit and the Demon King's growing unease. What happens? Friedrich chews the Demon King out for not keeping his promise. The Demon King's face darkens. What is the cost? The Demon King's safety is no longer guaranteed. You said you'd guarantee my safety if I helped you. What nonsense are you saying?
Now, then.
Heroes stumble upon a mysterious underground cavern as a sinister plot unfolds, with the kidnappers closing in on the princess and the dark secrets hidden beneath the city's ancient stones. Lila's desperation reaches new heights as she frantically searches for her kidnapped sister, her emotions raw and her resolve faltering with every passing moment, her faith in the heroes wavering. The princess's safety hangs precariously in the balance, teetering on the brink of disaster as an army of dwarves descends upon the heroes, their battle cry echoing through the winding caverns, the fate of the city hanging by a thread.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now.
Killing intent remains. Jean moves before anyone else can breathe. He's been waiting for this moment, anticipating the Demon King's strategy. His eyes lock onto the figure standing at the edge of the throne room, an air of unease settling around him. The Demon King's grip on his power wavers ever so slightly. He's not used to being questioned. Jean steps forward, his voice carrying across the room. What's his next move going to be? Let's dive into the story of the Demon King Overrun by Heroes. You will find him when I say you will.
The princess is furious, her hand already on her dagger. She wants Lozier as her slave now, but Lozier's not intimidated. He's been in worse situations as a blacksmith. He's not going to back down without a fight. His hands are clenched, and his eyes are fixed on the princess. He's not going to let her bully him. The princess sneers, drawing her dagger. That's when Lozier sees his chance. He'll use his skills to outrun her and get away. What's his next move going to be? Does he trust his abilities enough to take her on?
No, I'm not buying this.
The Demon King unleashes another furious attack, and Loger Friedrich barely avoids it. He realizes that his current strength is no match for the Demon King's power. The Demon King demands to know how Loger Friedrich managed to survive this long. Loger Friedrich looks up at the Demon King, his eyes wide with fear.
Stop. You're wrong.
The Demon King's attacks become even more frequent and intense. Loger Friedrich stumbles and falls to the ground, his body trembling with fear. He knows he can't keep this up for much longer.
You had your chance. Now kneel.
The Demon King raises his sword for the final blow. The Demon King unleashes a wave of mana. The Demon King's most trusted sword, forged by the legendary blacksmith Loger, is unaccounted for, leaving a trail of unanswered questions and an air of foreboding that settles over his kingdom. Urgist's discovery of the mysterious necklace around his neck has awakened a sense of unease within him, as the weight of its unknown significance threatens to upend his carefully crafted hero's journey at every turn. With Loger's sword now in the possession of the Demon King's most formidable warrior, the stage is set for a high-stakes battle of wits and strength, with the fate of the entire continent hanging precariously in the balance as Urgist's search for the truth becomes a perilous quest.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Burge's eyes flutter open, and he looks around, disoriented. The tower is spinning around him. He senses that his surroundings have changed dramatically, but he can't quite put his finger on what's different. The Demon King's laughter echoes through the chamber, and Burge feels a creeping sense of dread. He's not alone in this tower. What he doesn't know is that he's no longer the master of his own domain.
Princess, try using any spell. Whatever you want.
The mana's phantom hums to life around Burge, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the walls. The air is charged with magical energy. Burge takes a deep breath, his mind racing with possibilities. He knows he has to find a way to defeat the heroes, but the tower's power is unpredictable. He decides to take a calculated risk. He'll use his wit and cunning to outsmart the heroes.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked. Demonic energy absorption.
Burge's eyes gleam with determination as he prepares for the battle ahead. He knows it won't be easy, but he's ready to take on the challenge. Princess Nora is itching for action, ready to roll out with her team. She takes a deep breath, letting her determination propel her forward. We're heading out. The Demon King and his assistant, Aten, stand atop the vast mountain range, with the Demon King's eyes fixed on the landscape below. He's waiting for a specific outcome, the conversion of Mana's Phantom's power source. A drastic decrease in its points, but something's going wrong. The Demon King's patience wears thin as he orders Aten to investigate. The stakes are high. A failure would be catastrophic.
Mana's Phantom down by % now.
The Demon King's face darkens, his eyes narrowing as he anticipates the worst-case scenario. He knows what's at stake if this fails.
The Demon King Overrun by Heroes Chapter Recap Conclusion. The Demon King, caught off guard by a surprise invasion, watches in horror as his trusted advisor falls to the enemy's blade, their lifeless body crashing to the snowy ground. The Demon King's emotional turmoil deepens as he grapples with the crushing loss of a loyal companion, their memories now etched in his mind forever, fueling his unrelenting desire for vengeance. As the Demon King's vision blurs, he sees the enemy closing in, their dark silhouettes looming large in the fading light, their intentions and next move hanging precariously in the balance, waiting to be revealed.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Hillan and the heroes are finally in position to face the Demon King. Their goal is to protect their comrades and push the Demon King back. What's blocking them is the sheer scale of the Demon King's power. Hillan yells out orders, trying to keep everyone in line. Cover each other's backs. Don't panic. But his eyes shift towards the front, and he sees a frost giant emerging from the fog. What happens is, Hillan is caught off guard, and his initial plan gets thrown out the window. Wharton's calm voice cuts through the chaos, ordering Hillan to fall back and let him deal with the frost giant. Hillan and his comrades are about to face a new kind of challenge, one that makes them question their own abilities. Their goal is to reach the heart of the Demon King's stronghold. What's blocking them is the sheer scale of the landscape. They're surrounded by dozens of ghouls and a frost giant, and even the Demon King's tower wasn't this intense. What do they want? They want to trust Hillan and rely on his leadership. What happens? Hillan's confidence grows, but it also sparks a warning in the comrade next to him. They're not just facing regular monsters, but rather the Demon King's subordinates.
The Demon King's armies swarm the heroes as they form a desperate battle line, a maelstrom of steel and magic erupting amidst the chaotic, unpredictable battlefield. The emotional cost of the heroes' actions is palpable as they're forced to confront the devastating consequences of their own actions, their camaraderie strained by the weight of their losses and the burden of their duty. As the chaos rages on, Hecken's ominous declaration hangs in the air. A dark, unseen force stirs, its true intentions and identity shrouded in mystery, poised to upend the fragile balance of power.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Granada is desperate, his camp under attack by countless monsters. Frost giants, ghouls, and pearl orcs. The heroes are closing in, driven by the horrors around them. Granada's warning about the second danger, never letting his guard down at night, weighs heavy on Hillan's mind. Hillan knows the night storm and frozen ground make him vulnerable. Frost giants and ghouls close in, their twisted faces contorted in hunger. Hillan's instincts scream to move, but his feet feel rooted to the ground. His breath comes in short bursts, then his jaw locks. He raises his sword. Granada's fists connect with the Demon King's chest, but the Demon King doesn't flinch. He just keeps coming, his eyes blazing with fury. Granada's heart is racing, his breath coming in short gasps. He knows he's in trouble. The Demon King is too strong, too powerful. But Granada refuses to back down. He launches himself at the Demon King, his fists flying in a flurry of punches.
You'll make a great addition to my collection.
And the Demon King's words send a chill down Granada's spine. What does he have planned for him now? The Demon King's power surges wildly out of control as Granada's warning proves catastrophic. The air shattering with unfathomable might as the very fabric of reality begins to unravel around him. A deep sense of guilt and desperation settles over Granada as she realizes her attempt to restore balance has instead plunged the Demon King into a realm of unbridled chaos. Her bonds with him irreparably frayed. The Demon King's malevolent presence begins to take a grotesque and inhuman form, his body contorting into an abyssal monstrosity as he howls in unrelenting agony, his screams echoing through the cosmos, a chilling portent of impending doom. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The Demon King stands in the ruined city, looking down at the humans he's supposed to have imprisoned. But instead of defeat, he's offered a carrot. The humans are alive and he's impressed. His goal is to maintain control, but the obstacle is the heroes who have proven themselves worthy opponents. His action is to bind the humans and lock them up, but he shows a glimpse of exhaustion. The consequence is the Demon King's energy being depleted, and his potential weakness is exposed.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
The Demon King quickly recovers, showing no signs of weakness. His goal is to reclaim his strength, but the obstacle is his own past decision. The Demon King's not going down without a fight, but his allies are getting desperate. They don't know who the new Demon King is, so they're playing it cautious. One of the 10 stars, Hillan Cargill, is on their side. He's not someone to underestimate, but what do they want?
Stop. You're wrong.
The stakes are higher than ever. The Demon King's exhaustion, the hero's potential victory, all on the line. The heroes are waiting for news of Hillan Cargill, but they're not just sitting around. Hillan Cargill is suddenly summoned to the Unison of Towers. An invitation has arrived, and he has no choice but to accept. The Demon King's eyes light up with excitement, thinking, if we had followed the Demon King's standards. The Demon King's plan is on the brink of collapse as he struggles to counter the sheer might of the heroes, his exhausted army faltering under the relentless assault. The Demon King's desperation to hold on to his kingdom has forced him to confront the reality of his own failures, the weight of his mistakes crushing his former confidence and resolve. A chilling question hangs in the air as the Demon King's true intentions are left shrouded in uncertainty, his cryptic words and actions fueling the hero's suspicions and fueling a deadly cat-and-mouse game. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Burj Diaz steps forward, assertive, no nonsense. He's made his goal clear, assert dominance. The Demon King of Beasts raises an eyebrow, intrigued. Burj's sharp tongue cuts him off at every turn. His hands clench into fists. The Demon King of Beasts doesn't flinch, but you can see the restraint in his body language. He's not used to being challenged. The air thickens with tension, anticipation building. The Demon King of Flames is not to be underestimated. His intense gaze lingers, a challenge issued.
Stop.
Burj's words hang in the air like a challenge, daring the other Demon King to take him on. The conversation takes a sharp turn. Draxendold of Demon Hing of Beasts seems surprised. He's not used to being questioned by Burj Diaz, and his reaction is telling. The air is charged with tension, every word a blow. Ugur Belva steps forward, his expression unreadable. He's the aide to the Demon King of Lies, and he's not here to make friends. Ah, I see. Needed emotional support. Burj Diaz, still reeling from Draxendold's words, wants to salvage the situation by maintaining flexibility. He's concerned about the repercussions of being inflexible in the face of Rain's unexpected arrival. Burge's goal: hold the line and maintain a united front. But his words are laced with arrogance, and Ugur Belvua's unreadable expression makes Burge wonder if he's walking on thin ice. Burge's hands fidget as he prepares to meet Rain. His anxiety is palpable. He's not sure what to expect, but he's determined to prove a point.
I don't hate the standards, I live by them.
Burge's words are met with a hint of annoyance from Ugur, who seems hesitant to engage with the discussion.
The Demon King's words begin to unravel, revealing a shocking truth that shakes the foundations of the standards. As dark secrets start to surface and the hero's perceptions of reality crumble, Hillan Cargill's disappearance weighs heavily on Burge Diaz's conscience, a painful reminder of his failure to protect the people he's sworn to serve, leaving him questioning his worth. The information leak has sparked a web of mistrust, with the Demon King's intentions now a mystery, as the heroes must navigate treacherous alliances and hidden agendas to uncover the truth.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Draxon's voice cuts through the darkness. I know you're in NOE Demon King. His words are laced with a mix of anger and desperation. Yoon Sun Woong's eyes narrow, his mind racing with the implications.
Of the humans' money. Draxon's betrayal cuts deep, but what we thought was an ally has become our greatest enemy. What do you mean by that? Yoon Sun Woong demands, his voice cold and calculating.
Where did the information leak from? Draxon's answer could mean the difference between life and death. Yoon Sun Woong's patience is wearing thin. Pretending you don't know won't work. TSSS Draxon told me. The Demon King's money source is at risk of being traced, and he won't let Draxon's treachery go unpunished. Burge's gaze is fixed on Yoon Sun Woong, trying to read between the lines. She wants sincerity, but this negotiation feels like a game of cat and mouse. Her posture is tense, a clear sign she's preparing for anything. Sir Hillan.
Yoon Sun Woong joins the conversation, and Draxon looks at him in confusion. Draxon is now under the influence of the drugged cookies. Rex asks for more information about Draxon's failure. He seems interested, but this could be a trap. Draxon's body language reveals he's trying to stay focused. Yoon Sun Woong delivers his information slowly, sensing Rex's curiosity. Draxon's eyes glaze over, and he nods, showing he's listening, but under control.
You had your chance.
What secrets will Yoon Sun Woong reveal? Draxon's eyes flicker back to life, and he looks around in confusion. He seems to remember where he is and who he is with. Draxon's body language reveals he's trying to process what just happened.
The Dark Lord Nico seizes control, subjugating the demonic forces and setting his sights on the heroes with calculated precision. Their sinister plans unfolding with each passing moment. The weight of defeat crushes the fallen hero, as the memory of their lost comrades and shattered dreams still lingers. Their determination to rebuild now tested by the crushing blow of their own failure. The heroes are caught off guard as they realize the true extent of Nico's power, now a seemingly insurmountable foe. Their hastily formed alliances and strategies faltering under the onslaught of his unstoppable might.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. The Demon King's assassin is already inside, and the fate of the realm hangs by his blade. Your Highness, the target, is getting closer to the exit, but only Elfin Holton holds her back, unsure if he can escape detection. He whispers to Your Highness, "Don't worry, I'll protect you." But his eyes are locked on the exit, and his body is tense, ready to move at any moment. I have no choice, even if it means getting exposed here. The Demon King's desperation is palpable, but his nonchalance doesn't quite fit the situation. His hands are clenched into fists. He takes a deep breath, regaining composure. Let's dive into the story of the Demon King overrun by heroes. Your Highness is in real danger. Folks, the Demon King, Titan, has set his sights on her, and we need to know what's happening. Stop! How did you know? As the Demon King's desperation grows, so does his frustration. He takes a deep breath, trying to regain his composure, but the urge to kidnap Princess Your Highness is too strong.
A high-ranking noble doesn't just disappear. She must be sent here for a reason.
Who is there, Your Highness? Men with injuries. What do they want? The Demon King has taken Your Highness. What blocks them? Demonic energy in the air, a sense of desperation. What happens? The men nearby look around frantically, injured or not, trying to get to the princess. What is the cost? The situation escalates quickly, putting everyone in danger.
Her Highness.
As the men stumble to her side, the Demon King moves in, ready to take Your Highness away. He's desperate and the men are caught off guard. The Demon King wants to kidnap Your Highness. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife.
The Demon King is now on the run with the 9th Imperial Princess of Jesspine, his notorious escape unfolding like a finely crafted web, leaving behind a trail of bewildered heroes. Y's unwavering loyalty to the crown has been brutally tested as the princess's life hangs in the balance. The emotional toll threatens to crack his unshakable exterior, exposing the scars beneath. As the battle-scarred Y retreats, his heavy heart is met with an even greater burden. The weight of the Imperial Princess's fate now rests squarely on his shoulders, and the pressure is suffocating.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Lozier walks into the shop, a shabby store on the outskirts of the market. He's got a reputation for being reckless. Jettison, the shop owner, looks nervous. He's hiding something. The tension in the air is thick enough to cut with a knife. Lozier wants to know about dwarves who visited the city recently. Jettison hesitates. He can't let Lozier leave, not now that he's here.
To Dinahai, have there been any dwarves who visited this city recently?
Jesspine's eyes lock onto Lozier. She's furious. He's not the hero this city needs. The Demon King's powers are growing rapidly. He realizes that even with top-grade equipment, Luzwerft could still be a problem. Jesspine wants to stop the Demon King's rampage, but she's trapped in her own world, watching her kingdom crumble. Lozier's actions are disrupting the entire social order. Jesspine knows that developing her powers is her only hope.
Luzwerft and the Demon King Draxen clash in the Magitech city's heart, their summoned beasts tearing the skyline as a rune erupts, ripping the fabric of reality wide open. Luzwerft feels his life force draining, knowing each pulse of power could seal his fate, while Draxen revels in the growing chaos, threatening to extinguish every fragile hope the heroes cling to. A ruptured vortex yawns behind them, spewing unknown shadows toward the city's gate, and the heroes stand frozen, unsure whether the emerging darkness devours them or offers a desperate salvation.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The Demon King's plan for world domination just got a major game-changing upgrade. His fusion with Mana's Phantom has unlocked 2 new tower functions, and he's eager to test the limits. The Demon King commands, "Leave it to me, tower," and the tower responds, "Yes, Demon King. Deliver these senior powders to Princess Eranin." Top-grade senior powder, times stronger than before.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
What's with the condition, though? What makes the Demon King so sure Princess Keed will behave? The Demon King is taking no chances, it seems. He obtained the top-grade senior powder personally, and now he wants to make sure it's used correctly.
I don't know either. That old fossil ordered it, so what are we supposed to do?
Stop. You're wrong.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked. The stakes are high, and Princess Eranin's behavior depends on the top-grade senior powder delivery. The atmosphere is tense, and the Demon King.
You had your chance. Now kneel. Who's next?
The Demon King's tower is now a fusion of two powerful forces, as Mana's phantom merges with the tower, unleashing new and unpredictable abilities that could shift the balance of power forever. The emotional toll of the chapter is felt deeply as one of the 10 stars is forced to sacrifice their compassion, dragging innocent lives into the Demon King's grasp, leaving their heart heavy with guilt and regret. As the guild leader hands over his seat, a new sense of unease settles over the kingdom, the whereabouts of the Demon King's next victim hanging precariously in the balance, all eyes fixed on the foreboding location of Cook.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. We're in chaos. The Demon Prince is being held off by I don't know who, but I trust this guy. He's got his eyes fixed on the princess. They're in a life or death struggle. He's got a message for her. Try. I've got you back. The atmosphere is desperate, with every bystander screaming for help. A cold wind blows, making the scene even more unbearable. The Demon Prince can taste victory. The princess refuses to give up.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
The fight rages on. We can see the intensity in their eyes. The prince is furious. This can't be happening. His power overflows, causing the ground to crack.
The Demon King is now focused on finding the intruding demon, but his methods are questionable. He's using every tool at his disposal to track it down, but the soldiers are getting more and more frustrated. The Demon King is starting to lose his cool, and it's clear he's willing to do whatever it takes to catch the demon.
Pathetic. Are your noses also lousy on top of being stupid?
What will the Demon King do next? The Demon King is finally starting to get a lead on the intruding demon, but it's a long shot. He's convinced that tracking it down will solve all his problems, but the soldiers are starting to doubt him.
The Demon King's plan is to save Louise Werft, no matter the cost. He's decided to drain the lava through a hidden tunnel, keeping it a secret from his warriors. They're uneasy about the new plan, and his resolve is being tested. The Demon King's desperation for Louise Werft's safety is overwhelming him. His eyes are fixed on the tunnel, and his hands are clenched into fists. He's willing to risk everything for her.
We can't do this without the Ormuth warriors' trust.
Tri-Labyrinth's desperate gamble pays off as he unleashes his ultrasensory amplification technique, overwhelming his opponents with a tidal wave of heightened senses and demonic energy. Tri's bold move comes at a steep emotional cost, leaving him drained, wounded, and deeply concerned for the safety of Tai and the others, his eyes locked in fear. As the dust settles, the true horror of the situation becomes clear. The Dark Cult's dark energy signature has begun to pierce the very fabric of Tri's mind, setting the stage for a catastrophic showdown to come.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Who? The Demon King what? He wants to control his surroundings and regain his strength. What blocks him? His body is disoriented, and his powers are unstable. Let's dive into the story, shall we? Remember, if you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. The Demon King. The Demon King is now standing near the tower. He spots a phoenix and, out of instinct, reaches out to grab its wings. But he hasn't planned on using his magic yet. He feels the familiar rush of power and remembers the swarms of animals earlier. Could it be connected? He's not thinking about the risks. He's too focused on figuring out what's going on with his body. Wait, I wasn't planning. It's in my heart.
Stop. You're wrong.
The Demon King's powerful minions close in on our heroes, but a shocking revelation derails their assault as a mysterious figure emerges with a sinister presence surrounding them. Rias's grip on her true nature is slipping, forcing her to confront the dark aspects of herself that she's desperately tried to keep hidden, leaving her allies shaken and unsure. As the stage is set for a decisive battle, the Demon King's treasured head is now firmly in the clutches of Zest, who taunts his captor with a twisted sense of triumph, setting the tone for a war that will leave no victor unscathed.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Jason Kochmund, aka Kai, is dead set on cracking his black box. He needs that secret key to take down Draxon. His target's black box is a high-stakes risk, and Kai knows Burgdia's tower won't be easy to breach. He needs that key to get past Burg's defenses and reach Draxon.
No way. The black box key costs demonic energy points. I'm not buying it.
Kai's frustration grows with every passing moment. He knows Draxon's black box contains the key to taking down his arch-nemesis. But he can't afford the price tag. That's when the unthinkable happens. Draxon buys the key the moment the hero's journey ends in failure. Jason Cockmund, aka Kai, is cornered by an unknown entity. The narrator is trying to kill him. Kai's journey is about to be triggered, but Draxon's actions are at risk.
Someone wants you dead. Kai's desperation and determination.
Kai's hands are shaking. He's trying to recall the plan, but his mind is a jumbled mess. He has to survive, he has to keep moving. His eyes scan the rooftop, searching for a safe path. That's when he sees Rex, Burgdias, standing at the edge, staring at the city below. Rex's expression is cold, detached.
You're too late, Cockmund.
Kai's instincts scream at him to turn back, to retreat and find a new route. But something about Rex's words makes him push forward, his legs propelling him towards the edge. Lozier Friedrich, the first-floor boss, unleashes a devastating blast of energy as Neruniel desperately attempts to counterattack in a desperate bid for survival. Neruniel's resolve falters as Lozier Friedrich's onslaught takes its toll, but she finds a glimmer of hope within herself, a newfound determination that fuels her determination to push forward against overwhelming odds. The fate of the party hangs precariously in the balance as Neruniel becomes trapped beneath the rubble, her screams echoing through the dungeon as the darkness closes in, leaving her mates in a state of utter despair. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. The Demon King thinks that with this new ally, they might be able to kill him, the Demon King of Beasts.
The pure love of a demon king and a princess.
His face contorts in a mixture of desperation and determination. He's not going down without a fight. The heroes will stop at nothing, and he'll do the same. The battle lines are drawn.
The Demon King's most trusted advisor is caught off guard by a surprise revelation about the hero's journey, forcing him to question everything he thought he knew about their plan. The emotional stakes are higher than ever as the Demon King's grip on power begins to slip, leaving a trail of broken morale and shattered dreams that threaten to consume those closest to him. As the heroes close in on their target, a cryptic warning from a mysterious ally sends shockwaves through the kingdom, hinting that the true enemy may not be the Demon King, but something far more sinister lurking in the shadows.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Ralph charges forward, shield at the ready. He's got a surprise for Draxondalduf, a legendary summoning beast he's been saving for just the right moment. The beast is a game changer. Draxondalduf's eyes widen in shock. He orders his troops to fall back. He needs time to come up with a new plan, but it's too late. The beast unleashes a devastating blast that sends the Demon King's soldiers flying.
We had a deal. You promised us peace.
The Demon King unleashes a catastrophic explosion as he channels the remnants of his Pneumonic energy, shattering the restored tower and sending heroes plummeting towards the ground. The weight of this catastrophic event crushes the heroes, forcing them to confront the devastating reality of their leader's downfall. As the bonds of friendship and hope hang precariously in the balance, the heroes' fragile hold on the tower teeters on the verge of collapse as the Demon King's eerie laughter resounds through the empty expanse, leaving them vulnerable to the unforgiving darkness that looms ominously ahead.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now.
The Demon King's roar has been silenced, but his reign of terror is far from over. For heroes storm the domain, ready to bring him down. Barut stands tall among them, a fierce smile spreading across his face. His confidence is palpable, but the Demon King doesn't seem impressed. In fact, he looks downright amused. almost as if he's daring them to try their luck. The air is electric, and for a moment, we're trapped in a silent standoff. Then, everything explodes. You won't be leaving anytime soon, heroes. The Demon King's control is supreme, silence reigns across the domain, and he's eager to make it official.
The hero takes aim, but the Demon King's speed is still a problem. Barut's got a plan, though he'll target the Demon King's weak point, his legs. So we must target his weak point, his legs. The other heroes nod in agreement, their faces set with determination.
Stop. That's no problem. I'll give you the signal at the right moment.
Armani's orb glows bright, and the air charges with electricity. The stakes are higher than ever. Barut is now in range, and his next move will determine the course of the battle. The Demon King knows it, and we can see the tension building as he tries to stall for time.
Draxon's powerful legs are crippled by a precise strike, leaving him vulnerable as a stunned Hillan Cargill seizes the opportunity, sending Rosal Chant onto the battlefield. Draxon's ferocity is replaced by desperation as he suffers a crushing blow, a painful reminder of the fragility of his existence and the weight of his responsibilities that he's about to abandon forever. The stage is set for a merciless battle as Rosal Chant takes his first steps as a formidable force, leaving in his wake a trail of devastation and uncertainty. Hillan Cargill's intentions a dark and ominous question mark.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Beneath the rubble of the collapsing tower, the true fate of the Demon King has already been etched in stone, and we're about to uncover the truth. Hillan Cargill stands victorious, his sword raised high as he's surrounded by a chaotic celebration. The words echo through the crowd. "We won, Hillan Cargill." Hillan realizes Draxon is killed, and the truth hits him. He was the one who killed him. His legs tremble. The guilt washes over him like a wave. He didn't mean to, but it still happened.
Already know, since I was the one who killed him.
Ah, God. Is that true? Hillan's eyes lock onto Hillan's. What is he supposed to do now?
A new Demon King has descended, and Hillan is stunned. The rules are broken. He checks the exit, but the tower is still standing. There's no clear path to escape, and the black box is gone. He looks around frantically. Who can he trust now? Already, a new Demon King descended in half a day. That's too fast. Did Archduke Arcane anticipate Draxon's death and prepare this in advance? But there's no evidence he's the culprit. Hillan's mind is racing with questions. What's the next move? Hillan tries to shake off the suspicion, but his unease lingers. He meets Queen Vivian Blunt of the Blood Moon tribe. Her smile is warm, but Hillan remains cautious.
The Demon King, overrun by heroes, is witnessing a major power shift as the Heroes Guild Elder Council meeting sparks a chain reaction of revelations and betrayals that will change the course of history forever. Vivian, the Queen of the Blood Moon tribe, has gained a crucial ally in her quest for power, but at a steep emotional cost. The loss of her reputation and the trust of those around her, leaving her isolated and vulnerable. As the heroes close in on the Demon King of Beasts, the true mastermind behind the chaos is revealed, and Vivian's connection to the mysterious figure leaves her future hanging precariously in the balance, threatening the fragile peace.
If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The Demon King Dantalion just got taken down by a force that wasn't even on their radar, and it's a major embarrassment for the demonic kingdom. The Succubus Queen is furious, but also intrigued. The way Draxon was defeated is a serious puzzle that needs to be solved.
Reyna is overseeing this meeting, and we need to figure out who or what took down Draxon.
The Succubus Queen's sarcasm is biting as she takes her seat, but it's clear she's not here to make friends. The other Demon Kings are equally unimpressed, and they're all focused on one thing: finding out who or what is powerful enough to take down Draxon. The Demon King glides into the room, his presence commanding attention. Vivian Blunt's scowl deepens, and she crosses her arms, her expression a mask of defiance. Draxon's eyes narrow, his gaze locked on the Demon King. The tension is palpable, and Reyna's grip on her sword tightens. What does the Demon King want to discuss? Is he aware of the investigation into the Phoenix's master? What will be the cost of his knowledge? The succubus queen stares at Reyna, a complex mixture of disdain and annoyance etched on her face. Reyna looks back, her grip on her sword tightening. Vivian Blunt frowns, yet her body language is rigid, as if waiting for something to break. What does the succubus queen really want? Is it the truth about Hilderan's royal family secret? What are you implying?
Reyna's eyes narrow, her tone dripping with sarcasm. You're joking. See you tomorrow. But what does she really mean? Is she hiding something? Or is she genuinely amused by the succubus queen's words? Gordon prepares Ernand, waiting for the succubus queen to leave. Yes, sir, he says, but his eyes are on Reyna. Hey, leave the Demon King and the princess alone. Ah, you aren't thinking strange things, are you? The succubus queen turns to Ernand, her voice cold and detached. Hilderan's royal family secret.
The Demon King's grip on the door falters, and a sea of heroes pour in, their triumphant cries echoing off the walls as they claim victory within his grasp. Rising High's desperation to find his missing family members is temporarily satiated as he finally locates his little sister. But his joy is short-lived as their reunion is torn away from him by the chaos unfolding around them. A faint cry for help from within the castle walls sends a shiver down the spines of our heroes as they're met with a chilling sight. The once innocent princess now stands amidst the carnage, her gaze a cold, calculated calculation that sends a chill down their spines.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The Demon King is playing it cool, but his words betray his desperation.
Stop. You're wrong.
The Demon King's words are dripping with desperation. He knows his secrets are on the line. He tries to deflect suspicion, to make himself seem less threatening. But his true intentions are transparent.
Among those successful cases, I was the one handling genius underlings.
Demon King Raklong's deepest secret is torn from his soul, exposed to the world by his daughter, leaving his kingdom and legacy on the brink of collapse. As the truth shakes the foundations of Raklong's world, his daughter's innocent words rip through his facade, testing the bonds between her and her father in a shattering display of raw emotion. The fate of the imperial throne hangs precariously in the balance as Raklong's most trusted advisor turns against him, fueling a coup that may see the Demon King's dynasty reduced to ashes.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. We need to capture Dapner Hillan, but his doppelganger magic makes it impossible to tell which one is the real deal. We need to use the spirit to find his true body, but I'm not sure if it will work.
No clear signal yet.
We've got Rex, the strategic mastermind, trying to track Dapner. But he's got a problem. The tower's mana is acting strange, and it's about to overload. I told you, the increased cost of invisibility is what's causing the issue. Rex is trying to stay calm, but he knows he's running out of time. The stakes are high. If the tower collapses, everyone will be exposed, and the hero's journey will be over. Rex informs the Demon King about the overload, but the Demon King is too focused on capturing Dapner. He tells Rex to destroy anything that's in his path. But your calculations can't be right. The tower must be here. Dapner Hillan is hiding in the shadows. He needs to escape and stay alive, but he's cornered by a mysterious figure with a choice to make: obey or die. His thoughts are racing. He can't let his guard down, not even for a second. The figure's words are dripping with menace. He's giving Dapner a choice, but it's a trap. Obey my ass. I'd sell a scandal like this anywhere, and
the Demon King himself bursts into the scene, his intimidating aura commanding attention as the heroes scramble to understand the true extent of his power unfolding before them. The emotional stakes are at an all-time high as our protagonist forms an unexpected bond with their ally, gaining a new perspective and sense of purpose that will forever change the trajectory of their life. A faint glimmer of hope flickers within the protagonists as they set their sights on the greenhorn Demon King. But the dark forces closing in around them whisper a haunting truth. Their greatest challenge lies yet to come.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The Demon King's fatigue is starting to show. He's no longer invincible, and his control is slipping. He can feel his power draining away. Rex's eyes widen in alarm as he realizes he's not the unstoppable force he once was. His dominance is crumbling, and he's on the verge of collapse. Every ounce of his strength is spent maintaining this illusion of power. He's desperate to hide his weakness from the world, but it's getting harder to keep up the act. If he lets his guard down, even for a moment, the consequences could be catastrophic.
You had your chance. Now kneel.
The queen of the succubi, Vivian, stands before him, her eyes blazing with a fierce determination. She's not going to let him hide his weakness. She demands to know why he's so reckless, why he's putting the entire realm at risk. Her words cut deep, and Rex feels a surge of anger, but he knows he can't afford to lose his temper. Not when his power is waning. Rex, the Demon King, senses an intruder, possibly an enemy, has breached his awareness. His arrogance is on the line, and so is his power. What does he do? He must deal with this presence, but how? He's hesitant to exert too much energy, fearing exposure to enemies. His hand instinctively searches for a nearby flame, an extension of his power. He's cautious, apprehensive about revealing weakness. Rex takes a deep breath and focuses on the intruder, intent on assessing the situation calmly.
I have no choice but to deal with him.
His thoughts are a jumbled mess. Fear of failure, the weight of his impending doom, it's all swirling together. He knows he'll be toyed with once more, forced to endure the cruelty of his enemies. The thought sends a shiver down his spine. He tries to push it back to focus on the task at hand. But it's hard to keep his composure when the odds are stacked so high against him.
Demon King.
The Demon King's fatigue is getting the better of him. He's been wounded, and his usual tricks won't be enough to save him. He needs a new plan, something that will give him an edge.
The Demon King's power surges as mana ripples through his realm, echoing the voice of a mysterious spirit who claims to have restored him to peak strength. The emotional stakes rise as the Demon King grapples with the weight of his newfound power, now torn between reclaiming his lost throne and the loyalty of his vassal troops who risk everything for him. The cliffhanger hangs in the balance as the 10 Stars heroes gather at the Tower of Fergat, their anticipation building towards a fateful showdown with the newly empowered Demon King, whose true intentions remain a mystery.
Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The Demon King of absolute hardness is furious. No news of a hero's journey is within his intelligence gathering. He can't wait any longer. His hands won't stop moving. He checks the exit twice.
You're getting way too cocky. No piece of trash insults the standards. Let Titan magic gigantification level.
The third prince of Gianna, the seventh princess of the Velos dukedom, the fourth prince of Machiel, and the sixth princess of Candaria are on the list. The Demon King's anger reaches a boiling point. He's not here to reminisce. His eyes are fixed on the door. He needs to find a solution.
Resources maxed.
If you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. The Demon King's strategy is clear. Kidnap the most promising candidates, use them for his hero's journey, and become invincible. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The Demon King's eyes blaze with frustration. He paces in front of the throne, his voice echoing off the stone walls. His goal is clear: prevent the hero's journey from triggering. The first obstacle is his own power, which has already set the wheels in motion. He decides to take action, to reject the hero's path and forge his own destiny. The Demon King is caught in the open with his mercenaries. Granada, the mercenary leader, has already started to brief everyone on the plan. But something's not right. His hands are moving swiftly, and the Demon King can sense the desperation in his voice. What's his goal? It's clear he wants to make sure his people know what's at stake. The Demon King's power is already making a name for itself, and he's about to take a calculated risk. He realizes that his power might not be enough, but he has no choice. He decides to take action, to use his charisma to rally his people and get them ready for the journey ahead. Granada's true intentions are exposed as he reveals his plan to abandon the elf slaves to their fate, leaving them vulnerable to the hero's wrath. Granada's betrayal cuts deep, shattering the trust of those who once revered him, as the weight of his decisions threatens to consume him. The fate of the elf slaves hangs precariously in the balance, as the clock ticks down to the arrival of the 10-star heroes, with only 6 months left to change the course of history. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The thought of the Hillan royal family's prestige being tarnished, and the morale of future heroes plummeting, fuels Hillan's determination. She's not just taking the easy path. She's taking the most direct route to her goal. But what if she's misjudging the situation? What if there's more at play than meets the eye? Hillan's mystic powers are the only thing holding the tower up. He's in control, but it won't last. It would be deafening if the tower collapsed now. Only Hillan's left to defend it, and he's barely holding on. Hillan's mystic powers are the only thing holding the tower up. He's in control, but it won't last. It would be deafening if the tower collapsed now. Only Hillan's left to defend it, and he's barely holding on. I could control it better. Hillan's powers falter and surge. Even the guards can't keep up with his performance. Elena and Hillan are the only ones left standing. As expected of a Demon King, the visual-only panels are like a punch in the gut. Hillan's powers are out of control. Elena's voice is firm, but worried. Hillan, no.
Stop. Hillan's powers are building up. He's losing himself to the call of the Demon King. His body is shaking, his eyes locked on the darkness. His voice is a low growl. I can feel it. I can feel the power.
The Demon King's strongest general, Rosal Charnt, stands at the threshold of a critical decision that will forever alter the fate of his kingdom. As Rosal's allegiance hangs in the balance, he gains a crucial ally but loses the trust of his former comrades, leaving a chasm of sorrow and regret that echoes through his soul. The Demon King's most trusted advisor, Rosal's sister, lies gravely injured, her life hanging precariously in the balance as an ominous silence falls over the Dark Army's makeshift hospital, foreshadowing a devastating reckoning.
Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter.